Under a sun-filled and beautiful spring day, the city of Diamond Bar celebrated its 27th birthday at Pantera Park. With a host of festivities to participate in, here's a look at some of the highlights of this special day of celebration.
One of the many reasons Diamond Bar is such a great community is due to the outstanding contributions made by its volunteers. And today we would like to recognize a few of those individuals for their outstanding dedication. All of the recipients we are honoring today were nominated by fellow residents, and they were chosen based on their exceptional community service, which has impacted the lives of those around them. So the first award recipient I'd like to call up to the stage is Vinit Adani. That's a nice reaction from him. Vinit is a senior at Diamond Bar High School and has been on the academic honor roll for the past 4 years. He's a member of the National Honor Society, maintains a 3.5 grade point average, and obviously has a large fan club. He is also vice president of the school's Easter Seal Disability Services Club, whose mission is to increase awareness and raise funds for people living with disabilities. Outside of school, Vinit finds time to expand his community service as the vice chair of DB for Youth organization, which is a teen action group. And there he volunteers and spends many hours at city events such as today's birthday party, the Winter Snow Fest, the Fall Fun Festival, and Earth Day. His compassion and professionalism in all he does continues to make Diamond Bar a better place to call home. Congratulations, Vinit Adani, for being a Diamond Bar Outstanding Volunteer. Our next awardee is also a senior at Diamond Bar High School, Andy Shen. Andy serves as the president of the Leo Club, where he oversees a membership of over 274. As part of the Leos, he has spent countless hours volunteering at many events such as Quail Summit's Carnival and Haunted Mansion, Spark of Love toy drive at Fire Station 120, and at the library's 50 Sock Hop, idol show, and art activity workshops. And obviously also has a big fan club. One of the exceptional activities that Andy helped organize was for the Special Olympics as a fan in the stands supporter. He was able to recruit a bus full of his fellow Leos to join him in cheering on athletes at the sporting event and celebrating with them as they crossed the finish line. Andy is also busy volunteering at school and is committed to helping out his fellow students. He established a campus-wide recycling program, and with the proceeds, he funded field trips for special education students. As you can tell, Andy's involvement in the community is extensive, and his passion serves as an inspiration to his fellow Leo Club members. Congratulations to Andy Shen for being a Diamond Bar Outstanding Volunteer. Okay, another outstanding volunteer to be recognized today is Ashley Chen. Again, with her own fan club.
It's a banner year for you, isn't it?
So, just about everybody here knows Ashley as Miss Diamond Bar for this year, 2016, but she has many other accomplishments, and because of all those in total, she was nominated and received Volunteer of the Year. She's a junior at Diamond Bar High School, where she serves as the co-president of the Easter Seals Disabilities Club and DECA vice president. She's also very involved in academic programs as a member of the Future Business Leaders of America. She's a member of the California Scholarship Federation. She's part of the STEM Academy, Brahma Tech. Outside of school, Ashley strives to bring more of her Taiwanese culture into the community by creating workshops at the library with informational presentations and exciting hands-on activities. She is also the secretary of DB for Youth organization, a teen action group, and she has been a participant in the city's volunteer program, where she has given countless hours to program and events. And that's going to actually ramp up here as being part of the Diamond Bar Court. Give up on school.
Oh, that's bad advice, actually. Ignore the mayor.
As a volunteer with more than 800 hours of service, Ashley's passion and skills have demonstrated her loyalty to the community and her commitment to volunteering. Congratulations, Ashley, for being a Diamond Bar Outstanding Volunteer.
Thank you.
Our final recipient today is Pam Robinson. Who once again has a fan club. Many of you recognize Pam as a Diamond Bar resident since 1985. She has been an active community volunteer for many years. When her son was young, and he's here today, wave, son, wherever you are. She was eagerly involved in many organizations, including NJV Basketball, Mount Calvary Lutheran Church, Mortar Middle School, and Diamond Ranch High School. As a retired civil servant, Pam's focus is a lot of her time serving the community, and she can often be seen around town promoting her many projects. One of these is assisting in planning and promotion of Diamond Bar Day at the Los Angeles County Fair, where she serves as chair of the Community Heroes Subcommittee, making sure her fellow volunteers are recognized for their efforts. Pam is also a member of the Diamond Bar Women's Club and was the co-chair for the Diamond Bar Relay for Life events. Over the past 30 years, Pam has given immeasurable hours of selfless dedication and has worked hard to make Diamond Bar a great place to live.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Pam, for being a Diamond Bar Outstanding Volunteer.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We really appreciate the support of the Miss Diamond Bar Court. They do events all year long and help us out. Make sure to get your free piece of cake. It's going to be available at the canopy across from the stage after we're finished singing Happy Birthday. So please join with me in singing Happy Birthday. 1, 2, 3, go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diamond Bar. Happy birthday.
It's a 1931 5-window coupe with a small block Chevy in it, a 5-speed Tremec, and a 10-bolt rear end.
How long have you had the car?
About 7 years.
What kind of things did you do to it to bring it to this point of construction here?
Well, we've done just about everything. I've had it frame off, built the motor by hand, put everything together, transmission, rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, did it all.
How did you happen to find the car in the first place?
I found it just by looking through magazines. I found it on Craigslist, I believe it was.
So this is original steel car.
It is, except the fenders. Fenders and running boards are fiberglass.
But nonetheless, really the base platform is all original.
The base car was chopped 3.5 inches, and actually they sectioned it about 3.5 inches too, and that's when I got a hold of it. Didn't have anything in it. It was just a body.
What I love about these cars, it's got that classic hot rod look to it, especially with what you've done to it. So I imagine it's a lot of fun.
It is, and I do a lot of swap meets and stuff, looking for vintage parts, the wheels, the tires, and all the intake manifold. It's all old original stuff, and that's the fun part for me.
Do you take it to many shows?
My first show, I finished it, I had about 3 miles on it until I drove it off this morning, and I live about 8 miles from here.
So this is its debut appearance here.
First time for the car, first time for me in a car show.
Got to be having some fun knowing that this is the first time out.
It's fantastic. It kind of makes it worth all your effort.
What do you love most about this car?
Well, what I love most about it, I planned on retiring about 7 years ago, and the only thing I wanted was a project in the garage, and I did it.
It's got a roll cage, it's got that front brace, it's got HRE wheels, it's got full suspension work, it's got a Saline supercharger with the super shaker, it's got an electric water pump, and it's got forged internals. It's got almost 800 horsepower on 101 octane fuel, and everything is powder coated like this gunmetal gray to resemble the kind of like a battle color, and then it's got racing seats, and it's full race ready. We haven't gotten it on the track yet, but hopefully we'll do that soon. It's been to SEMA twice, and that is a big show in Vegas. My dad actually had a dream about this. He wanted to build it a couple years ago while he was out in the Middle East deployed for the military, and this was pretty much his dream. He wanted to build this car. This car is number 1 of like 60 of them or so built, so it's special, and he wants this car to be special, and it has all the names of the people that have died in the line of duty in SOCOM, which is Special Operations Command. And it's cool that my dad's he's in law enforcement and he's in the military, and he's been doing that. He's in law enforcement for 10 years and the military for almost 20 now. So.
And what's kind of cool, what you were telling me, is that he's not here today because he's off doing reserve duty.
Yep, he's off down in San Diego doing his reserve duty, and he asked me to come show the car for him.
All right, cool. Hey, tell your dad thanks for his service.
Of course, I will do that.
1935 Chevy Standard sedan, and it's a 216 engine in it. And let's see, what else, Rosie?
Does about 65 miles an hour, easy.
65 miles an hour and 22 miles per gallon. And we've driven it to Visalia in San Diego over the years, and
Sequoia. A lot of tourists.
So Ray was saying that, Rosie, you're the one that flipped out over this car.
Yes, he wanted to buy me a new car in 1977 as an anniversary present. I had a 69 Nova that had very low miles and was still new. So since when we got married, we couldn't afford to rent a car like this. I said, how about an antique car? He said, really? I said, yes. We looked for 8 months, and we saw many, many beautiful cars, but this one popped out at me by the airport. It was on consignment at an airplane hangar, and it was my 6th wedding anniversary present.
That's a pretty unique anniversary present.
Yeah.
I love it.
We purchased the car in 1977. That was the year that Elvis passed away, and the car was built in 1935 when Elvis was born.
Yes.
So I kind of like that.
A little bit of trivia.
Yeah.
So you pretty much bought this car in this condition. You haven't done much restoration to it.
Just the upholstery. That's all we did. That was original, when we bought it, but it was a little bit tattered. So after a few years, we had it done because we knew we were going to use it a lot, and we're going to have our children there. So.
And I would imagine that you've used it for some really fun family outings.
Yes, like I said, my mom and dad's 50th. My brothers, they had 25th anniversaries in this car. And neighbors, I had one neighbor that we did his 50th and his 60th anniversary in it, so that, which was pretty neat.
And all our 3 children have gotten married in this
He
car.
didn't quite make the 65th, but
Yeah.
that's the way it goes, you know.
So this is a lot like a family heirloom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I probably gave up my house before I gave this up.
Okay, let's see, I also want to introduce our guest judges who had the difficult task of selecting today's winners, since every car here is worthy of recognition. First is one of our city planning commissioners, Ken Mock. Ken is no stranger to custom cars. He built and raced muscle cars at the famous Lions Drag Strip in Los Angeles, and was also a lowrider and an import enthusiast.
Of course he was.
This is his 5th year serving as judge.
You didn't know that, huh?
And our next judge is our super observant traffic sergeant, Mark Sanders. Mark is very familiar with Diamond Bar. He has patrolled our community for 8 of his 32-year career as a member of the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department. He has been a longtime classic car enthusiast and plans to kick off his retirement later this year with his first restoration project, a 1950s Chevy panel van. Will you bring that back next year?
I will.
He'll bring it back next year. Oh, come on, you got a year. Okay, just like Ken, this is Mark's 5th serving as a car show judge. Thank you both for assisting us today, and now what you're all waiting for, which is the award presentation. Our first category today is for the oldest ride. Entries were judged based on the overall quality of the oldest car in attendance. And the winner is car number 22, a 1929 Ford Roadster, owned by John, I think it's Duvall or Duvall? Are you here? Here we go. Oh, I'm going to let Councilmember Lowe give you the huge trophy. The next trophy to be presented is for the best custom category. Entries were judged on the quality of the modifications, including paint, engine, interior, and wheels. And the winner is car number 31, a 1941 Ford Business Coupe, Vicki Rissman. Congratulations, Vicki. Thank you. We'll take a photo of all of them. Okay. Okay, now for the presentation in the best engine category. Entries were judged on a few factors, including the cleanest engine, restored or original, and operation. And the winner is number 30, the 1956 Chevrolet Nomad, owned by Jim Rissman.
Thank you very much. Turn around, Jim. Right here. Right here. Yes.
The next category is best paint. Entries were judged on overall quality of paint throughout the vehicle, whether it is custom or original. And the winner is number 32, the 1971 Chevrolet Malibu, owned by F.W. Lightfoot. Is that you? Okay, where's the next trophy? There we go. The next trophy will be presented in the Best American category. Entries were judged on the basis of exemplary workmanship of an American brand car. And the winner is number 14, the 1969 Chevrolet El Camino, owned by Howard Ball.
Congratulations, Howard. Thank you. My husband loves that car.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. On to the next award category of Best Foreign Car. Judging criteria included overall quality, unique and exemplary workmanship, and the winner is number 24, the 1959 Volkswagen pickup owned by Adam Cheng. Oh, 1959, I'm sorry, my bad. Well, he said 54. I mean, I said 54. Here he comes. Next is the trophy for Best Classic Entry. Cars in this category have been repaired to an overall authentic condition, and entries were judged on historically accurate restorations to the original production model. The winner is number 11, the 1964 Ford Fairlane 500, owned by Art Tabata. Come on up, Art.
Congratulations.
So congratulations and stay for a photo.
Congratulations, Art.
Entries in the next category, the People's Choice Award, are not judged by the panel but are voted on by the many event participants today. Today's favorite winner was, so this is voted on by everybody that was here, number 13, and it's the 1980 International Scout, owned by Ron Marcello.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We have a new category this year, the Diamond Bar Spirit Award. This trophy is awarded to the car and its owner that best captures the spirit of Diamond Bar and demonstrates that through exemplary workmanship and enthusiasm and sportsmanship. I'm honored to present the inaugural Diamond Bar Spirit Award to number 9, the 1958 Lincoln Continental, owned by Louis Trujillo.
Thank you, girls. Let's get a picture. Oh, you think?
We want a picture of you.
You waved your right hand on me.
And now for the final category of the day, the best of show. The winner of this category is the one that really wows the crowd with the overall showstopper quality. And the winner of this year's best of show is number 26, the 1956 Ford F100, owned by Jess Roman.